In the race for AI dominance, many are building apps, but only a few are building the infrastructure. Welcome to Subnet 120 Affine. This isn't just another project. This is a founder-led mission to create the neural spine of Bittensor. Founded by Const, the co-founder of the Bittensor protocol himself, Affine is the bridge that turns 128 isolated subnets into one unified global superbrain. It enables the coordination and synthesis of intelligence at a scale the world has never seen. This is the layer zero for the future of AI. This is where decentralized genius becomes a unified force. AI innovation currently stalls in isolated islands. Models can't communicate, leading to redundant work and slow scaling. Centralized platforms like AWS charge massive premiums for integration, but decentralization has lacked a native bridge. This fragmentation wastes precious compute and hinders the creation of multi-model applications. Enterprises avoid decentralized AI because of these interoperability gaps, costing billions in lost efficiency. Without a unified layer, Bittensor's full potential remains untapped. The bottleneck is siloed intelligence in an interconnected world. SN120 Affine solves this by creating a decentralized coordination layer for the entire network. It enables subnets to compose and call each other seamlessly for the first time. Miners run high-speed inference routers, while validators score their reliability and latency. Rewards in tau incentivize the creation of robust, permanent bridges. This turns Bittensor into a unified supernetwork for machine learning. From data extraction to code generation, Affine integrates the entire workflow. The solution is unified, open intelligence at an industrial scale. What is SN120? SN120 Affine is Bittensor's infrastructure subnet for AI interoperability. It acts as the glue that connects various subnets for composable machine learning. Currently, the stats are impressive. Alpha price is $16.42, with a market cap of $41 million. Staking rewards are among the highest in the ecosystem, at 63.77% APY. Integrated with Rubicon for cross-chain bridging, it provides the foundation for scalable, decentralized inference. Affine is where machine learning meets seamless collaboration. Real-world problem. In the real world, DeFi apps need to make multiple AI calls simultaneously, but they face constant subnet silos. Logistics AI requires a fusion of data and models, but isolation slows down the entire process. Enterprises often shun decentralized AI because the integration costs are too high, leading to a $100 billion loss in efficiency every year. Without these bridges, Bittensor fragments like the early internet did. Scalable open intelligence demands connectivity. Fragmentation kills adoption in the $15 trillion AI market. How Affine addresses it? Affine addresses this by building permanent bridges for subnet synergy. It coordinates calls across the network, ensuring a secure and lightning-fast data flow. Miners optimize the routes while validators prevent failures, allowing for composable AI applications at a fraction of the cost of legacy systems. The network already handles over 10,000 inferences daily, applying to sectors like DeFi and healthcare. Affine turns isolated silos into integrated supersystems, unlocking total connectivity for the global open intelligence economy. How it works. The working mechanism is a high-speed coordination game. Validators post coordination queries, such as route inference from the data subnet to the code subnet. Miners then submit the most optimal paths to complete the task. Validators test these paths for latency and security in real time. UMA consensus is used to rank the miners for tau rewards from a monthly pool of over $150,000. This iterative process ensures that the routes evolve with use, allowing open intelligence to flow freely across the network. Layman Explanation. Think of Bittensor like a giant city where every subnet is a different specialized shop. One shop has data, another has code, and a third has images. Currently, these shops don't have a road system connecting them. Affine is the city's high-speed highway system. It provides the roads and the GPS that allow information to travel from one shop to another instantly. Miners act as the couriers who find the fastest routes, and validators act as the traffic police to ensure everything arrives safely. This makes the whole city work as one giant, efficient machine. Uniqueness and specialty. Affine's specialty is its focus on ML composability. Unlike general network routers, it is built specifically to handle AI-heavy loads and privacy-preserving data paths. It is uniquely designed to scale to 1 million calls per day, with deflationary tokenomics built in via bridge fees. There is no other subnet in the ecosystem dedicated solely to this infrastructure niche. Affine is the specialty connector that revolutionizes how decentralized machine learning models collaborate. It is the architectural backbone of the unified Bittensor network. Who needs this? Consumers. The consumers are the builders of the future. DeFi developers use Affine to build multi-AI protocols, while researchers use it to fuse complex models. Enterprises looking to scale decentralized apps need the reliability of Affine's routing layer. Every subnet in the ecosystem seeking synergy becomes a participant. From healthcare to finance, Affine serves the entire $15 trillion AI market. If you are an innovator in the open machine learning space, you are a client of Affine. It is the tool for the connected world. The competitive edge. Affine's edge is its Bittensor native efficiency. While centralized bridges are costly and slow, Affine offers seamless low-cost integration. A 63% staking APY attracts deep liquidity, and a low market cap provides massive asymmetric upside for early stakers. Integration with Rubicon allows for direct Layer 2 access, making Affine faster than AWS at 1/10 of the cost. Because the code is open source, it outpaces proprietary systems. Affine provides the disruptive edge needed to lead the intelligence revolution. Competitive landscape. Within the Tao ecosystem, SN120 carves out a vital infrastructure niche. It complements subnets like SN64 chutes by providing the routing layer they need to function at scale. There is no direct rival for this level of coordination, making Affine an essential backbone for the entire network. With mid-level emissions and growing bridge revenue, it positions Tao as a unified AI powerhouse. Affine doesn't compete with other subnets, it amplifies them. It is the unifier that brings the decentralized world together. Architecture and performance. The architecture is a UMA-secure routing stack designed for extreme throughput. Miners use advanced PyTorch optimizations to find the best inference paths in milliseconds. The network already handles 10,000 calls per day with less than 1 second of latency and 99% uptime. It is modular, allowing for custom integrations for any enterprise use case. Affine's icons symbolize the robust edges and fluid flows of a global system. This is enterprise-grade performance that scales open machine learning seamlessly for the entire world. Is Affine production ready? Affine is production ready and live on the mainnet today. It is already bridging traffic through Rubicon and providing a stable API for enterprise-level projects. Projected revenue is hitting over $100,000 in ARR, with bridge fees and emissions used to fund a continuous buyback program. The GitHub is active with constant updates, and the system is already being used for major DeFi pilots. Affine is no longer a roadmap item, it is a functional, revenue-generating utility for the global AI economy. Partnerships and backing. Backed by major players like GTV and partnered with Rubicon, Chainlink, and Aerodrome, Affine has an institutional-grade foundation. The team consists of veteran AI lab researchers who understand the intricacies of model coordination. Key internal partnerships with subnets like SN64 and SN62 ensure that Affine remains at the center of the network's growth. This is a builder-aligned project with no VC lockups, driven purely by technical excellence and strategic connections. Affine is the ecosystem-backed project designed to last. Roadmap and updates. The roadmap is focused on future-proofing the network. Q1 of 2026 brings expanded multi-chain bridges, while Q2 will introduce reinforcement learning optimization for all routing. By Q3, Affine targets full machine learning federation across the entire Bittensor network. Recent updates include the successful Rubicon launch and the deployment of Validator version 2. Affine is constantly evolving to ensure that decentralized intelligence stays ahead of the centralized curve. We are building the connectivity layer for the next decade of AI. The bull case. Let's be real. A 10x is a rounding error for a subnet founded by the architect of Tao. When Jacob Steeves builds the infrastructure, he is building the mandatory gateway for the entire AI economy. The true bull case for SN120 is a 100x move to a $4 billion market cap. As the glue of the network, Affine will capture a piece of every transaction, every inference, and every model merge across the entire ecosystem. It is the most vital piece of real estate in the decentralized world. Staking here isn't just about yield. It's about owning the foundation of a $1 trillion empire. The bear case? The bear case hinges on ecosystem adoption. If graph-based routing remains a niche use case, or if centralized infrastructure undercuts on speed, growth could be slower. Bear markets can dilute incentives, and the technical hurdles of scaling validation across a global network remain significant. However, Affine mitigates these risks with a strong revenue focus and a diversified partnership strategy. While there are challenges in every frontier technology, Affine's tech is proven and its utility is essential for a unified Bittensor. Staking math. The math here is explosive. Tau is at $190, and staking 5 Tau at a 63% APY earns you about 0.27 Tau per month. That's $50 in passive income today, but let's look at the founder effect. At a $4 billion market cap, the target for a core infrastructure layer, your monthly rewards would be worth $5,100. You are being paid a king's ransom to secure the very backbone of Bittensor. This is the ultimate buy, stake, and chill opportunity for the next decade. SN120 Affine connects the disconnected. It provides the decentralized infrastructure that allows open machine learning to finally scale and compete with the giants. With a staggering yield and a mission-critical utility, Affine is the heartbeat of a unified Bittensor. Stake at 63.77%. Join the revolution at affine.io and help bridge the future of intelligence. From isolated silos to a connected global brain, this is the open revolution. Buy, stake, chill. Welcome to the future of Affine. Hope you learned something new today. This is not financial advice. Always do your own research. Always invest what you can afford to lose. But remember, the biggest risk in this new AI economy is not taking any risk at all. Our intention is to educate you and bring a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, Bittensor, Tau, directly to your screen. The new age slogan will be, "Don't wait to buy Tau. Buy Tau and wait." Join us at Buy, Stake, Chill. We bring you the real alpha from the front lines of the AI revolution.